So here we are again. This is the after party, the tailgate, but we don't have a pickup truck in the basement. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get some. What happened? Oh yeah, he tipped it over. He tipped the candle over. Oh damn, he tipped the candle over. Jeez, what is that? Oh, it's the carpet. It's okay. Don't worry. He's stepping on it. Everything will be fine. I'm sure. Don't worry about it. Look, I almost took a drink right out of the bottle. Just end it all right here. Oh. All right. Fire's out.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're back to it again. All right. Fire's out. We're back into the groove. Sorry. I said the fire's out.
Is it Cheech and Chong or Beavis and Butthead? No, what was the other one? It's Scratchy.
Don't do that down here, man. They're gonna give us shit. What are you lighting that up down here for? Jeez.
I didn't realize.
Oh man, we're gonna have to start calling them Snoop Rob. Snoop Rob. Yeah, I see that now. The laser going through the fog. That's kind of psychedelic, man.
It is.
It's a good thing we only did half a hit. Oh,
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, see? He's wasted. No. So anyway, hope you guys had a good night. We're just doing our little after thing here.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy
man,
birthday.
Come on, man. I can't have a birthday every day. That was yesterday. May the 4th be with me. Here, hold on. I don't know what the robot thing is there, but may the 4th be with me. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Anyway, here we go. We got a little shot of for the birthday. Rob's birthday's coming up in August.
4 months. But we better get ready now.
But right now we're the same age.
Woohoo!
Yeah, same. I'm not gonna tell you what that is because I can't get over 95. Anyway, what happened? The speaker wasn't. I plugged it. Remember, I told you it was working. You said it was working. Everything is working now. But this is on, isn't it?
Yeah.
I can even turn this louder. So over here, yeah.
I like that. See, that's better.
Is it better? Okay, so here we are. Peter's Donuts.
Hey,
Take
nice
off,
year,
eh?
Nice
Yeah.
year. Don't you ever clean this thing?
Oh, take off, eh? All right,
So what
Take
was
off!
it? It was Beavis and Butthead. It was Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
What other smart-ass names did they come up with?
Fred and Barney. Yeah.
Fred and Barney.
You know what? Saddam Hussein used to really hate looking out his window.
Why is that?
And he didn't want to watch the Flintstones because every time he did look out his window, he'd see rubble.
But don't.
Osama wouldn't make love to his wives because he hasn't been laid in a while. Been laid?
Been laid.
Osama bin
These
Laden.
dad jokes, I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, if I'm gonna wear the flowered shirt, I better wear these glasses.
You know why Saddam Hussein wouldn't make love to his 3 wives? Because every time they open their legs, he'd see bush. Oh, that's bad. I'm gonna get. I'm sorry that was on. I'm just reading that. I didn't even realize that was the joke that was on there. Jesus.
I don't know.
Oh, that one I know. Look at that one up there. I know. Baby seal walks into a club.
Yeah.
No, you guys all right? Like you guys got to throw some songs at us through the week, and maybe we'll try to work on something or something like that. Because we do all these songs up and down. Some are the same every week. So then we change it, and then it comes back. But there's songs from way back there that we're not even thinking of.
Listen, and Canada's greatest songwriter, Gordon Lightfoot, he died, and we don't even really play any of his songs.
Yeah.
So we're trying to learn something. We don't want to, not that it's great even if we do know it, but at least we should learn something.
We were almost going to play Sundown, but then we were in the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, so we couldn't actually make it. And and then Cotton Jenny came along, and
Cotton Jenny.
I was gonna do that song today, actually, Cotton Jenny. I don't know if I did or not. Maybe I did.
I think you did in the early morning
I
rain.
don't. In the early morning rain, yeah, that's the one I did. Yeah, because it fit with my holidays. Yeah,
Rained all week.
every friggin' day. You know, I don't know. It's probably
Okay.
those people buying cigarettes off those.
Okay, so now everybody wants to know: do you feel 59?
Just around the waist. No, I feel like a 25-year-old.
Oh, do you?
You know any? No. Anyways.
I don't know, folks. Turn this off.
Yeah,
Turn this off right now.
you know, she had butterface.
A butterface.
Yeah, everything was good, butterface.
Oh God! I thought she had summer teeth. Some here and some there.
Yeah. And her sister too.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Yeah. I said I ain't been here for a good time. No, what's that? Toby Keith.
No.
Yeah, those are the two sisters that met him in the bar there.
Oh,
I'm trying to
right.
think of that
Yes,
song.
yes, you're right. I love this bar.
Is that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's I love this bar. And then he starts fighting. Come on. How the hell do I know it and he doesn't?
I don't know. Anyways,
He knows it.
Darlene, we need your help. Not that you're a nurse or anything, but anyways, Nick Nurse was fired from the
Yeah, he was
Raptors
fired.
because it's always the friggin' coach that doesn't get those baskets,
That's
right?
It's the guy who makes $2 million a year, not the other guys who make $20 million a year. It's
Yeah,
that
these-
guy's fault.
They always blame the coach. That's why
It's always the coach's fault.
it's not only in basketball; it's in all stuff.
The
Like,
coaches are hired.
when
to
you're
be fired.
when you're up in the company, they always get rid of you instead of the little guy underneath you because they blame you for what's happening with the guy underneath you. But meanwhile, it's not you at all; it's the guy underneath you, right? The guy underneath you isn't doing his job, but he makes you look bad,
Fuck
so
that
then you
guy
get
underneath.
fired. Son of a-
Fuck
yeah.
that guy. I don't
yeah,
No,
So,
that's
you know.
not right. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know.
No, not
There's
really, but
there's good and bad in everybody, but anyways, we're good. We're the good old
You
boys. We're just a good old boys.
never doing no harm.
Yeah, that's it. We had a Charger, and we made a show. It's called Dukes of Hazzard.
No. So we went out to look at used cars because Ronald here was looking for a car. So we go out to this lot, and we just stopped in because they had like 20 cars. So look at the color of this green Firebird. Holy shit! So we look at it. The guy says, "Do you want to take it out?" So of course Ronald says, "Sure," because most guys wouldn't let us take the cars out at that age. We took it out. He stepped on it, and we both shit our pants how fast it was. So we looked at each other right away, and I knew he was going to buy that car.
And then I took my dad to go check it out because he was a mechanic, and he got in the car and he went to turn around the corner there, and he took off and started burning out.
Ron's
And I looked at my dad and I said, "What are
bad.
you doing? Burning rubber in my car that I'm thinking of buying here." And he says, he goes, "I don't know." He goes, "Do you think you can handle this? It's a pretty powerful car. Do you think you can handle it?" I said, "Hell yeah!" No, I said, "Yeah."
Just a
I
good
think I
old
can."
boy.
I was 18 at the time. And he says, "It's pretty fast. Can I handle it?" I said, "Yeah." So because my dad, I respected him, I had to kind of stay true and be good and don't cause trouble with the car. Otherwise, I would have proved myself wrong, right? So I had to stay right.
So of course I'm at home waiting to hear, knowing damn well there's no way his dad is going to look at this friggin' hot rod and say, "Yeah, it's okay." So I'm going, "There's no way. There's no way." So he comes home.
And I got it.
Runs down to my house and goes, "My dad said okay."
Yeah, and
I
I got
laughed
the
so
car,
hard.
and I swear to God, that was the best car I ever had.
Oh, it was a great car.
I was 18 years old,
fast
I had-
as shit.
fast car. Yeah, Tracy Chapman thinks she has a fast car. I got the fast car, but it was fun. And then I'll never forget it. Some of the best times ever.
That's
you
right.
know.
That car. There's some
Back in
memories
those
that
days, we're talking back 1980,
Car. Jeez.
81, 82.
You know, that shows how
Um,
old he really is.
No, like I was already driving way back then. Actually, you know, yeah. So, yeah, it was good times, and that car is always on my mind. I have pictures of it around the house here. One day I'll show it. But
No, I want to go get it right now. Hold on, I'm
Let's
going
get
to get this friggin' thing right now. Hold on.
oh, it is right there. Jesus, it's right there at Wasaga Beach. Yep, it's here. Oh my God, I thought it was upstairs. It's right here. See, my Firebird is always around.
I know what I'm talking about
Check
here. Watch
it
this.
out.
Oh, hold on.
Tip
hold on.
it from the light. Yeah, there it is. There it is. 74 Firebird 400 with a 3/4 cam shift kit, low ratio rear end. Thing did wheelies 6 inches
Oh.
off the ground. I'm not joking. It was a good car. Best car ever. And they don't make Pontiacs anymore. I think maybe now they started. Yeah, I made a car. Well, my first car before that one was another Pontiac, but it was nothing to
that
compare to that.
Oh, that one.
It was a Parisienne. It was a 70 Parisienne. It was
Everybody
my first
remembers
car.
that. It was rusty brown color.
Oh,
Oh no.
it was bad. But I did everything to that car, and that's where I don't regret buying it because it was a
Taught you
piece
a lot
of
about
crap.
cars.
Yeah, that's where I learned everything about cars because I had to change everything.
So the first thing we did was we bought the car in the rain, which his dad said never buy a car in the rain. Of course, we went in the rain and bought the damn car.
And it sounded good because he had the cover of the
Oh,
carburetor,
right,
the
yeah,
air
that's
cleaner
right.
upside down.
Yeah.
So that was a little trick back in the
Oh,
day where
man,
you
yeah.
turn it upside down, it leaves it open a bit. So when you step on the gas, it sounds like already souped up, you know. So I'm like 16 years old saying, "Oh, you hear that? Yeah, it's so beautiful." It says V8 350 on the side. So beautiful. I love this car. So I get this car. I drive it off the lot. Like, and it wasn't even a lot. It was a guy's driveway. But anyway, drive out. I step on the gas to, I'm 16 years old. I want to give this car, woo, I want to boot it, right? So I step on the gas and this thing bogs out. And it's like, what the? I was, oh, shit. I said, my dad is going to kill me. I bought a friggin' lemon.
Oh, it was
Right.
at 11.
So, turns out, it wasn't a 350 at all. It was a 283 that the guy swapped in there and obviously didn't tell me about it. The 283, which was an okay motor, but it wasn't a 350. And I fell for it because I was 16 years old. But I had that car for quite a while. I bought it for $450.
How you spent $450 on that car?
Hold on. No, sorry. I bought it for $700.
700.
$700.
I remember going.
16
the
years
day-
old. I was
that day.
working at a gas station,
Right, you're
and
right,
that's
right.
how I paid for
Was
it.
it premium or
On my
DX
own.
at the time? It was
DX.
premium. It was DX.
Yeah.
Bought the car.
And-
We went down. It was near Woodbine Beach, near the pool down at
Yeah.
Woodbine. We went down there to pick it up. I couldn't believe. He said, "Okay, I'm going to buy." You gonna buy the damn car? Well, luckily, so we brought it home. Oh my God, what a disaster! But in the end,
I learned lots from it. It
Right.
ended up being a learning tool, and I'll never regret it. Not
Oh,
one
no.
bit. It was meant to be.
We used to bring it to school. I had photography as one of my classes. I'd go out and take pictures of this thing. I had to take pictures. Of
I got tickets on the way to school because
excessive smoke.
because the engine, like I said, was swapped.
it was.
Well, the
nuts.
engine burned oil. I put more oil than gas in that car, and
Woo!
like it was always burning smoke. So, I mean, blue smoke,
Blue
bad.
smoke. Yeah.
And the cop stopped us one time going to school, and he says, "I'm gonna give you a ticket for excess fumes." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. No.
He
kid.
says, "Excess fumes." I said, "Oh no, I just poured a thing in my carburetor to clean out the carburetor." He goes, "You think I'm stupid?" He says, "That's blue smoke. You're burning oil like crazy. Your engine is no good." He says, "You're getting a ticket for excess fumes." So I got a ticket. So from that day on, I couldn't afford fixing my car at 16 years old. So we took the back roads all the way to school. We took
still
all the
drove the
little back
car.
roads, smoking up all the back side streets. People saying, "Oh, what the hell was that just went down the street?"
Yeah, but
Blue smoke coming.
but we're driving around in the car that's blowing smoke. Russell Teeter's building a goddamn dragster right on the street, but yet they're worried about Ron blowing a little bit of smoke.
Anyway, it was those were the days.
I love that car, Russell.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Oh man,
We had good times. Then one time my Auga horn, I had a button
Sugor.
underneath the dash. We're driving home out by High Park. All of a sudden, we see smoke coming from the dash.
Oh Jesus!
We're like,
yeah.
what the hell is that? Do you remember that?
I remember the wire went red
Yeah.
hot. It just
It was red hot.
instantly
the wire,
went red.
The wire went red hot, melted all the insulation off of the button,
yeah.
and it was like smoking in the
And,
car.
and,
I'm
and
in
Steve
traffic,
Austin, the $6 million man, grabs it with his hand.
I grabbed it
What
with
the
my
hell are you
hand
doing?
and I ripped the wire off because I knew if I broke the circuit,
It would stop, and he was right. He was right.
So I kind of burnt myself on the melted insulation and stuff like that. But hey, I stopped it from burning the whole
He did
tire.
stop it. There,
Anyway.
yeah.
It's stupid. And then look, after I ended up stopping another fire in the kitchen.
Well,
And look, I got scars to prove that too. I never looked at my finger. Maybe I got a scar from those wires too. Anyway, hey, it's the way you react in the situation. So, anyway, we had a good night. Hope you guys have a good one.
that's the
And,
story of the green car, the green
yeah.
Firebird.
This was a car night. And next week, who knows what it's going to be. Hope you guys enjoyed the BS. And we'll see you again. You guys are all nuts, man. You actually sat and listened to this.
That's their problem.